Alright, what's up ladies and gents? In this video I'm going to show you guys how to properly build a stance card on SWFL because low-key I cannot lie, some of you guys have some dookie builds, and yeah, so I mean everyone has different tastes. Me personally, I only like kind of a specific amount of, or I kind of have a specific taste in stance cards. I mean I kind of like them all, but some of them are kind of questionable. But low-key I feel like some of you guys on SWFL and all that, and just card games in general on Roblox, just don't have that taste, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say here. Anyways, with that being said, make sure you guys hit that fat red subscribe button, and let's get on with the video. Alright, so here I am with my brand new Nissan 350Z. that's probably been through like 6 owners, but anyways, this is the car I'm gonna be kind of starting off with here for the video. I know this thing looks like poo-poo, right here is just practically just stock, and yeah, so if you guys want to follow the build with this as well, go for it. It's pretty cheap, and it's your average, what the heck is going on? It is pretty much your average just stance car, or car. This car can pretty much be fit into almost every single type of build, even off-road if you really wanted to. But yes, I'm just gonna do stance with this, like I said before, and we're just gonna go into the dealership customization, and we'll start off with let's just go fitment. So first, okay, let's go suspension. So go to the suspension, and this is what I do. You could do a different way of like lowering the car, because I'm pretty sure you can like tweak with other settings too, but what I do, I usually just do the stiffness. And then yeah, so stiffness, and so let's just lower it first, just see how low it can get. So about that low, I'll do that, right? And then so do the same thing with the front, right? And then let's see, okay, so it's already pretty low by itself. All right, so let's just start off with that. We might have to tweak it a little bit. So let's go with the wheels next real quick. Let's go shoot some wheels. So get some wheels. My type of like recommendation is to not use street. Pretty much don't use anything that isn't stance or VIP. Alright, so VIP is pretty nice. They have some nice stance wheels like these, or I think these are Emmets or something like that. I don't know, they're pretty nice though on certain builds. Oh no, these are Emmett, sorry. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. I need to do better, but I think those are pretty nice. These are pretty nice. These are VSKS, or there's like a different type, I don't know. Yeah, but VIP. And then I think some truck wheels are okay. I mean, I wouldn't really go in there unless you're really that desperate to find different types of wheels. But in my opinion, I think you should just stick to looking through stance and VIP. Anyways, after that yap session is over, let's go ahead and find some nice wheels. I'm in stance. So for a 350Z, you could go and look up like this 350Z builds, and maybe try to put some inspiration into that if you have like no idea what to do. And just try to find the most accurate wheels you can for that, maybe. But in my opinion, I just like for the Z's, I think these wheels might be pretty nice, but they're not. I kind of want to go deep dish too, not deep dish, but I don't want to have like a flat wheel, you know what I mean? So let's go with VSKFs, definitely. All right, my other thing too is that, at least in my opinion, if you have like zero clue what to do, and you don't really have any like idea at all, like you've tried every single wheel, you don't really like any, I would just say go with VSKFs. You know what I mean? They're pretty like universal, if that makes sense. Like they can go on with a lot of different cars. Maybe not all, but most builds, stance builds. Most stance builds, I think you could get away with using these. So yeah, I'm just gonna use VSKFs now. So I already see an issue with this build, is the tucking. All right, if you want to go realistic stance, all right, like, I get it if you like you want to have like a bagged look like this, but it just doesn't look good in Southwest Florida. So let's just kind of fix that. So let's get out of paint actually. Okay, so we're gonna go back into performance, right? And okay, so let's kind of fix that. So as you can see, it's tucking right in the front, which is obviously, I mean, if you're going like full static, then I guess that's kind of realistic. But like I said, that doesn't really look good in Southwest Florida. I don't know why, but just these type of builds, like, it just doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Because like he also have that part too. That's like it's clipping through the wheel. So I think that this game is probably just the best for like flush fitment stands or like just realistic. So like I said, let's fix it and let's just raise it a little bit to like, let's just, I would just recommend you guys going fender to you know, barrel, or whatever you want to call it. I forgot what that part is, but try your best to do that. And then I know that some cars, like, they will tuck in the rear, so you could do that as long as you're not like squatting or anything, or like completely squatted out, then I guess it's pretty good. But yeah, so I think I'll just keep it like that. Or what you could do is you could just like level it out if you wanted to. So just copy this value right here, and it actually might not be the same. Actually, I just realized that because it's kind of different for both. So I guess just try to just do whatever you can. I guess, like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah. So do that, and then let's go ahead and purchase that. It should be pretty good to start off with here. And let's go ahead and go to wheel width. Okay, so the thing is, please, for the love of God, do not, if your you know, fitment looks like this and it's all dookie, don't go to offset. Okay, start off with wheel width, and then if you need more, you know, like space, then go to offset. Because if you just go shit to offset and just like, you know, adjust it from there, you're more than likely your wheels are gonna look all skinny. Like, I mean, that would be the case for real life if you use spacers, but you know, no one really wants that look. You know what I mean? Unless I guess you're just in love with just skinny tires. But you know, let's just go with wheel width. And if you don't want to be like super thick, you could like just, you know, do this or something like that, and then, you know, use offset. But for me, I think I'll just actually do this because it looks more realistic. Like, that's gonna be like freaking like, I don't even know, that's like a little bit too wide, you know what I mean? So I'll do like 207, and then I'll probably do like the same for the front. Maybe I'll do like 155. Or actually a little bit more, 174 or whatever that is. So purchase that, and then let's go ahead and go to offset, and then we can actually, before offset, sorry, let's do camber. So camber, you can adjust camber first before going to offset or whatever. So yeah, you probably should you know, do your camber before doing your fitment in general, because, or your like offset, whatever you want to call it, like wheel width or whatever. But you should do that before doing those two, just because you get an idea of how wide it needs to be. So I'll just do this. It looks like it's probably like -7 camber maybe, which is pretty, I think that's alright. So now we can go to offset, right? And then let's go to front. Let's do the front first. Let's just have it kind of like poke out a little bit like that. And as you can see, it's kind of clipping, so we can fix that. And we can go ahead and just bring this out. And that's gonna be clipping too. So what we can do is probably either add more camber to this in the rear, which some people actually have that in real life, like they have a little bit more camber in the rear for a stance car. But that's, I usually see that on more clapped builds, so it's up to you. But I mean, if I added more camber until it stops clipping, it's a little bit more, but it's not that bad. Let's see, it's still clipping too, a little bit. Just add a little bit more. There you go. So yeah, it's a little bit tilty now, like, you know, pretty big amount of tilt. So let's just go ahead, and I think I'll just keep it either a little bit more, or I'll just do this probably. That's not bad, so we'll just do that. and then let's go back to suspension, and let's go ahead and go just raise it up a little bit in the rear, just slight. Let's just go fender to barrel or lip, whatever you want to call it. I forgot. Let's see, let's go like that. Boom. All right, I think that's pretty nice right there. And let's go ahead and fix this too. Let's just go, I think that's good. We could probably just adjust the, well, actually, let's not purchase this yet. Let's save ourselves some money, I forgot. Anyways, let's just add a little bit more camber maybe. Okay, I think that's good. That looks pretty good to me. So I think that fitment's nice. So we could probably work on that. Yeah, we could probably work with that. So purchase that. Make sure you purchase everything. I'm just gonna repurchase everything just to make sure it's all saved. Let's just do that, and then let's go to suspension. Purchase that. And one thing I didn't forget to mention. I know this is pretty far in the video, but make sure that you buy the body kit. That is, if there's a body kit that you want to have for your car. If you don't, if you don't even have the option to, don't worry about it. Then just just do whatever. But for this one, actually, I'm actually gonna put on a body kit, and I'll just buy that one. That one looks pretty nice. It's like a stock body, but it's like aftermarket. So it's just like, it just brings it down more. Anyways, so I'm gonna work on this a little bit more, because I think it kind of, like, it's a little bit meh right here, a little meh right there. I mean, you could, that is pretty acceptable, but I kind of want this thing to be like perfect, like, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and I'll just fix this. So I'll be back with you guys once this is all done. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I think this looks pretty nice. So I'll just do that. Now we can work on the paint. So paint is kind of up to you. For this one, I'm gonna go with like a light color, like a pastel color. I think that's what Stan's car is gonna look best in. Either that or like darker colors. Like you do like a maroon red or something like that. That would look pretty fire. Like this or something like that. So it's up to you. But my personal taste, I kind of like to go like more like desaturated, darker or lighter. That's up to me though, or it's up to you guys though. And yeah, one thing I would say though is just to stay away from like neon colors. Just like those don't really look that good. They're kind of unrealistic. Looks like you're some random TikTok car or something like that. I don't know. So that's just my saying though. I mean, you could go neon if you wanted to, but those aren't really that clean or realistic, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with like a probably like a like I don't know how to explain this color, but it's like a light yellow, like like a light yellow type of thing, whatever. It's pretty nice. I might go a little bit darker with it, and then maybe more orange, or more orange probably. Yeah, I like the look of this. This is pretty nice. So I mean, this one doesn't really have that much camber. You could go more camber if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't really go much more than like, because this one looks like it's probably like -5. I wouldn't really go more than like -10, like that type of look. That's probably the most I would do. I mean, you could go like -20, whatever, but I'm just gonna keep it like this. I think -5 is pretty clean, or whatever this degree is camera wise. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for the tips and whatever for building a stance car on Southwest Florida. I mean, you could use this, all these like tips or whatever on actual cars, or not actual cars, but actual other games, not just Southwest Florida. So yeah, it kind of goes for every single game. I mean, it is gonna clip, by the way, so if you see your car clipping whenever you're driving, it's gonna obviously be a thing. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, and then it also might glitch. I think it's the way that I'm adjusting the suspension. So if you use like different, like one of those different bars, whatever you want to call it, I think that might look, that might have a better result. So that could just be my method of doing it. But that's just, yeah, it's just probably me. But with that being said, hope this helped. And yeah, so which is a cute little montage of the car. And yeah, so let's get on with that. Anyways, hope this helps, and if it did, make sure you guys hit that red subscribe button and like the video. It would help out so much. And with that being said, that's it. Go follow TikTok, and yeah, anyways, see you guys later. Have a blessed day, and see ya.